Good evening. Welcome to South Asia Newsline. I'm Arjun Chaudhary. Here are the top stories that tracking for you on Thursday, the 2nd of October. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi launches Clean India mission. Taliban suicide attack on army convoy killed 3 in Afghanistan. And Bollywood goes bang bang with big ticket release this festive season. And now for all the details. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched a countrywide cleaning drive on Thursday. The event, which coincides with the birthday of Mahatma Gandhi, saw government officials and the general public pledging to keep the country clean. A report.
Earlier this week, he was meeting a battery of top American CEOs in New York. And barely 2 days after holding a summit-level meeting with President Barack Obama in the White House, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has picked up a broom to sweep the roads of New Delhi. He has launched the Pan-India Cleanliness Drive on Mahatma Gandhi's birthday. And the $32 billion project aims to clean up India and improve sanitation by 2019 to commemorate the 150th birth anniversary of the father of the nation.
देशवासियों ने आजादी का आंदोलन चला करके देश को पूज्य बापू के नेतृत्व में गुलामी से मुक्त कराया। लेकिन पूज्य बापू का क्लीन इंडिया का सपना अभी अधूरा है।
This might be the first time a Prime Minister himself has laid his hands on the dirt, but it's certainly not the first countrywide cleanliness program. The community-led Total Sanitation campaign was initiated by the federal government in 1999. In fact, the newly launched massive exercise has its root in the 15-year-old campaign and has been restructured and improvised to make it more effective at both rural and urban levels. But the opposition Congress party has called it more of a gimmick by the ruling Bharatiya Janata Party.
श्रीपद नायक जो कि टूरिज्म और कल्चर मिनिस्टर है, उनको हमने देखा किस तरह से उन्होंने सफाई कर्मचारियों से पहले कचरा बिखरवाया, फिर उस कचरे को उठाने की नौटंकी करते हुए फोटो पेपरों में छपवा के ये एक नौटंकी है सरकार की, और जिसका खुलासा पर्दाफाश तो अभी से हो गया। जिस तरह से मंत्री संतरी पहले अपने कर्मचारियों से कचरा बिखेर रहे हैं और फिर साफ कर रहे हैं।
According to the World Bank, India spends more than $50 billion annually to combat hygiene-related diseases caused by lack of sanitation facilities, including toilets. So, even supporters of this campaign say it's just not sufficient.
लेकिन एक दिन केवल सफाई करने से भी नहीं चलेगा। सफाई कर्मचारियों की ढेर सारी समस्याएं हैं। मैं भारत सरकार से, दिल्ली सरकार से निवेदन करूंगा कि उनकी सभी समस्याओं पे गौर करें।
The campaign might be a welcome step, but as observers say, the success of the program will depend on the attitude of the people who need to abide by their pledge to keep their country clean.
At least 3 people were killed and several others were injured in a Taliban suicide attack in Afghan capital Kabul on Thursday. This is the 4th major strike by the militia ever since Ashraf Ghani assumed office as the president of the country.
A suicide bomber rammed his explosive-laden vehicle into a convoy of Afghan army personnel in capital Kabul on Thursday. The attack also left nearly a dozen others injured. This is the second strike targeting security forces in less than 24 hours in Afghanistan. A military bus came under attack on Wednesday, leaving 7 dead and more than 20 others injured. The Afghan Taliban, which has rejected the new government in the country, claimed responsibility for both the attacks. The dreaded militia has warned of more violence against the country's security forces. The Taliban, which called the new government a publicity stunt, had stepped up attacks in the country as part of its spring-summer offensive ever since the election process began in May. The hardline Islamists were ousted from power by the US-led NATO forces in 2002.
Terror strikes continued even in Pakistan on Thursday. At least 7 people were killed and 11 others were injured in a bomb explosion that severely damaged a passenger bus in northwest Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province. The bomb planted under a passenger seat went off on the outskirts of the provincial capital Peshawar. According to police, at least 2.5 pounds of explosives were used in the blast, which charred down the vehicle completely. Though there was no immediate claim of responsibility, the frontier town has seen an increase in violence led by the Pakistan Taliban in the recent days, ever since the government launched its offensive Zarb-e-Azb against the terror group. Pakistan has endorsed a newly entered bilateral security agreement between Kabul and Washington. The deal will enable NATO troops to continue in Afghanistan post-2014, allowing the US to extend its longest war by another decade.
In a paradigm shift from its previous policy, Islamabad on Wednesday welcomed the pact that would allow NATO to station nearly 12,000 troops in Afghanistan beyond this year. Pakistan had in the past lobbied against the long-term US presence in its neighborhood. Afghanistan is a sovereign country and an elected government there is well within its right to sign such agreements, Foreign Ministry spokesperson Tasneem Aslam said. Pakistan, which was one of the only few backers of the Taliban regime in Afghanistan, had always expressed reservations about the US presence in light of increasing cooperation between New Delhi and Washington. Newly appointed Afghan President Ashraf Ghani had on Tuesday signed a pact with the US, which his predecessor Hamid Karzai had for long refused. According to the deal, the NATO troops will continue to remain in Afghanistan and will be instrumental in training the local army against the Taliban and Al-Qaeda. The pact also allows Washington to keep its existing military bases in the country as long as the deal is in force.
On to some other developments now. Pakistan is struggling hard to cope with the ever-spreading polio virus in the country. The total number of polio cases so far this year touched 187 on Thursday, after 3 new victims were confirmed from federally administered tribal areas. The Independent Monitoring Board on Wednesday called for the highest level of commitment by the government for eradication of the crippling disease and announced setting up of the Emergency Operations Center for the purpose. The spread of wild-type 1 polio virus continues ever since the Taliban banned its vaccination in Pakistan more than a decade back, calling it a Western plot to sterilize Muslims. The United Nations had, in May this year, imposed a travel ban on Pakistanis flying abroad to prevent the spread of the virus globally. The 9-day festival of Navratri is at its crescendo, with singing, dancing and praying all being a part of the huge celebrations. Take a look.
It was a sea of humanity and devotion in eastern Kolkata, which comes alive during the Navratri celebrations. The festival, dedicated to goddess Durga, is celebrated as Durga Puja here. Beautiful idols are being featured prominently in pandal or prayer venues decorated with spectacular themes. The idols adorned each corner of the city as chants could be heard everywhere during this time. Revelers also adorned their goddess with pure gold ornaments to show devotion at some places. As the celebrations near an end, the entire city has turned into a vibrant stage with brightly lit tents attracting worshippers from all around.
Every year we try to put anything special. This year we also have tried to do something special. Actually, it's a unique thing that you can see the Durga image with all the decorations, all the jewelries of goddess Durga is made of pure gold, 22 karat gold.
Worshippers in southern Vishakhapatnam also decorated the idols in currency notes and gold ornaments worth thousands during the 10-day festival. Residents of Tripura also visited prayer halls. According to legend, goddess Durga descends on earth during Navratri to rid it of demons and bless her devotees with happiness and prosperity. Locals in Guwahati shopped for decorative items and new clothes to mark the celebrations. Bollywood actor Sushmita Sen also took time off to visit a prayer hall in Mumbai to seek blessings. In neighbouring Bangladesh, people visited temples and community pandals to mark the festival with pageantry. Many danced with devotion amid drum beats in front of the idol.
ঢাকেশ্বরী বাড়িতে এসেছি সপ্তমীর অঞ্জলি দিতে দুর্গা মার কাছে প্রার্থনা করতে এসেছি যেহেতু দুর্গা মা শক্তির দেবী শান্তির দেবী বিশ্বে যাতে শান্তি শক্তি প্রতিষ্ঠিত হয়
According to legend, the Hindu trinity of Brahma, Shiva and Vishnu created goddess Durga to vanquish the demons. The Durga Puja festival concludes with the immersion of the idols into water bodies.
The hottest on-screen couple of Bollywood teams up with one of the most stylish director in the year's highly anticipated action film. Will it give enough adrenaline rush this festive season? Take a look.
He is the Greek god of Bollywood. She is the Barbie doll of Tinseltown. And when they team up together, fireworks play. Bang Bang, which opens this Thursday, is the best actor Hrithik Roshan and Katrina Kaif can offer to their fans this Navratri. The film, directed by Siddharth Anand, has already created much buzz for the crackling chemistry between the lead pair. Roshan tried to cash on the festivities to promote his film in Western Surat amid Navratri celebrations. The 40-year-old enthralled his fans by playing Dandiya. Roshan later talked about the action film along with Anand. He said Bang Bang was special.
For me, the entire journey of Bang Bang has been the most memorable journey of my life. It has been my greatest victory, and that is how I will always remember this film.
It was not just about playing Dandiya. Roshan and Kaif also took to ramp to unveil a special clothing line from the film. The on-screen couple, who were last seen in 2011 blockbuster Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara, broke into jigs, leaving fans asking for more.
5, 4.
Bang Bang is the official remake of 2010 Hollywood film Night and Day and boasts of some high-octane stunts never seen before on Indian celluloid. Roshan called in friends from fraternity to be a part of a special screening in entertainment capital Mumbai late on Wednesday. Actors Aditi Rao Haidari along with filmmakers Abhishek Kapoor and Homi Ajania were all praised for one of Bollywood's costliest films.
It's a huge film. I think everybody is looking forward to it, and it's going to be like high entertainment.
Hrithik and Katrina are looking outstanding. The promos are looking fabulous.
Kaif said she hoped the audience liked her power-packed performance.
It's been a long time in the making. I think we're all definitely ready for it and excited to now see the audience's response. That's what you have to wait for.
Bang Bang is the story about a secret spy agent Rajveer Nanda who is escaping all odds to clear his name. His chance encounter with bank receptionist Harleen Sahani leads him in an onrush of chases and shootouts. The transcontinental run ensues with mysterious Rajveer convincing Harleen that he's a good guy even as bullets fly. The film, which opens in 3 different languages, also stars Danny DeZongpa, Javed Jaffrey, Jimmy Shergill and Pawan Malhotra. It has been filmed in Prague, US, Thailand and Greece and is the first Bollywood movie to be shot in Abu Dhabi.
Well, that's the way it was in South Asia this evening. Before we conclude the top stories once again. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi launches Clean India Mission. Taliban suicide attack on army convoy kills 3 in Afghanistan. And Bollywood goes bang bang with big ticket release this festive season. That's all in tonight's edition. We'll see you same time tomorrow. Good night.